failed our challenge, basically.
Yo, look at me.
Hi there, welcome to 110 RC Scale Tales, and here we are with the Budget Build Off, episode 4. And again, pleased to welcome good friend and fellow YouTuber Jason Dale and his channel RC Adventurers. And yeah, we're going to conclude the Budget Build Off tonight. So much for our 6 episodes. Series over the next 6 weeks or so, and it's going to be our FTX Budget Build Off.
Indeed.
Do you want to tell them more what we're going to do?
So what we're doing, guys, is basically similar to what you have seen online with Scale Builders Guild and Harley Designs, where we've chosen a budget truck around £170, and the idea is we're going to do, like Mark said, probably a series of 6 to 7 weeks where we get a budget of £50 a week to spend on the rigs, upgrading whatever it is that we want to put in the truck. And the idea is to try and perform better than what it already is on. In hindsight, and having played with the truck, is we've kind of discovered there's not really that much you can do with it.
Not at all. Not at all.
No.
Well, let's talk about the truck. So we've got the 2 trucks. For those that have not seen the first earlier videos, it's the FTX OUTBACK 3 Paso, I don't know what it's called.
Something like that.
They come in 2 colours, lovely blue and a nice yellowy green, both reminiscent of the real Suzuki Jimny. Fantastic little trucks. Price point was £169, or we paid £169 from Time Tunnel Models in the East Lothian, so absolute bargain. And out of the box, you have to agree, good value.
Yeah.
You want to talk more about the truck?
Yeah, they're brilliant little trucks, to be honest. And the thing that we found with looking at all the upgrades is where the price point of the truck is and what it's initially designed for. It is really a small and fairly capable little trail truck. To look at performance upgrades, that there's not really much you could do to it. There's a couple of areas where it does fall down. The motor is very small. It's a 390 motor. However, there's not enough space to put a 540 motor in it, so that's out the question. With the body style, you can't really go too big on the wheels, so it's limited in terms of performance. What we were discussing earlier, you could probably do cosmetic.
Yeah.
And
we've started that already, and a simple change of some decals, giving it a bit more personal look. But even then, you're kind of limited on what you can do to it, because out of the box, it comes with the roof rack, it comes with windscreen wipers, folding mirrors, some rock sliders, nice bumpers. It is what it is out of the box, and you know, out of the box, you're getting a very, very nice 110 scale truck, albeit a small one. I like the truck. Couple of problems with it. With my one was when my one arrived, this side of the shell was cracked from the bottom of the door right into the bonnet. Now I think if anybody else was getting one, you'd probably send it back and ask for a replacement. I didn't. We didn't have time, so I just got some repair tape, and I've got tape on both sides. Looks a bit messy, but it's done the job. I think you had a problem with the servo, didn't you, steering to one?
yeah, the servo in it is only, I think it's a 2 or 3 kilo servo. So obviously not much in the way of torque. It's definitely not high speed. And I find that mine is running quite off center. And even resetting it and replacing it, it always seems to fall back to that position. So I'll probably replace the servo. Sticking, 10 kilo, 25 kilo servo into it, just to do that. Servo stock size, so that can be done. That's not an issue.
Yeah. The problem, we talked about changing the motor to a 540 motor. Apart from the actual physical thing of actually getting the motor in there, as soon as you change the motor, you're having to change the ESC. You change the ESC, you're having to sort the lighting kit, which in turn then you have to get a receiver. So it just seems to be a
bit of a snowball.
A bit of a snowball, and what you're gaining, you're losing quite a bit. So I'm going to leave that. Anything else you want to say about the truck?
No, look, I'd certainly recommend it as a little trail truck, certainly as a budget trail truck. Obviously, there's better trail trucks out there.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could name many.
Yeah.
But as a budget trail truck, it's a good bit of fun. I've enjoyed owning it, and I'll continue to own it. I don't plan on getting rid of it. And we'll continue to use it, you know, as and when we're on lightish trails.
Yeah, so when we started the trail, so the actual plan was to buy a budget truck. As Jason was saying, we're going to spend, what, 30 to 50 pounds a week upgrading the truck. And at that point, I remember thinking to myself, looking at it, thinking, where am I going to spend that amount of money on it, and how much is that going to improve it? I actually jokingly said I'm going to save the money and actually upgrade it by buying a TRX4 Sport. I think you'll remember that, you'll see that in the video.
It might be a bit much.
I'm thinking what I might do is then just put the money together and buy a TRX, and that'd be my upgrade.
I'm not sure that's quite legal.
Challenge, but we might have to revise how much we're spending, so maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, so I think what we've decided is our challenge, we've failed our challenge basically. Because
unfortunately,
we failed
through the wrong choice of truck.
Yeah. I think through the wrong choice of the truck, we've actually bought a really nice truck, a really good truck, and for pound, out of the box, it's fantastic. But for a budget build off, it was totally useless because it's so good out of the box. Anything else you want to say?
No, I think that we'll obviously sit and think about it and get our heads together, and we will definitely do another budget build up, but we probably need to come up with a truck that's a bit more suitable for it. One where we know that loads of upgrades do exist, and we'll chat about it in the next couple of weeks, and we'll certainly try to do it again. But you're certainly going to see more on both of our channels on these trucks.
Yeah,
for sure.
So we've both put videos out so far. We've had the trucks at Muddy Trail at the local woods, performed both brilliantly there, and then recently we went down to
it's on the play.
Oh, look at that! It's on the back.
It's on the play.
It's on the play. They are. We went to Dalgety Bay, out in the rocks, and they both performed excellently. And coming up soon, we're going to be heading to our favourite RC crawling spot at Ely, Ruby Beach or Ruby Bay, and we'll get these out on the rocks there. I've got nothing else to say, apart from thank you for watching 110 RC Scale Tales and RC Adventurers. Remember to hit the subscribe button, follow the links in the description below to both our channels.
Absolutely.
And we look forward to seeing you on our future videos.
Indeed, so we will. Have fun, guys, and thanks again. Cheers.
All the best. Cheers.
Cheers. Sorry.